What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lovely MK, who really goes by MK, but it's okay. I'm back with another video. So today I figured I'd give you guys a story time video since I haven't done those on my channel yet. And what better video to start off with than the time that I got carjacked at gunpoint. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of the content that I have coming. So yeah, let's just hop right into the video. So I want to say that this was about like 2 years ago. I was sitting outside my house smoking in my car, and I guess my door was opened. I was gonna leave the parking spot, but I changed my mind. So once I put my car back into park, everything opened. Me being a dummy forgot to relock the car door. So if you guys ever smoke in your car, I'm pretty sure you know I was comfy. So like my slides were off, I had fuzzy slides on, my legs were up, I'm leaning back in my chair, my legs are on the driver's wheel, and I'm just smoking. You know, I'm scrolling on Twitter. I think I'm scrolling and I'm just smoking. The next thing you know, I kind of see like a figure coming up to my car. Keep in mind, this all happened very fast, so there was really no time for me to react. So I see a figure coming up to my passenger side door. I'm assuming that it's this guy that I know that lives upstairs from me because we used to chill and smoke together. So I didn't really freak out when I seen a guy come into my door. But by the time I saw, he was already at my door, so there wasn't much I could have done anyways. So someone comes to the door. They literally open my passenger side door, like no knocks, no looking, no nothing. They didn't even know if it was open because my car doesn't have the little, you know, the little thingies that you can like see if it's up, it's unlocked, and if it's down, it's locked. My car does not have that. And at this time I had tints, so he couldn't even see like clearly into my car. He just had so much balls, and I think he just really needed to get out of that area so bad at that time, that he just opened my door. So he opened my door, and I'm high as like when I tell you I was on blunt number 2 and my rose was like, it was little. I was high. So I'm already reacting kind of slow. So I look over and someone gets in with all black gloves, a ski mask on, and the ski mask ain't have no mouth, so you know it's serious when they have no mouth. A ski mask with only the eyes and a gun. So he hops in the car and he puts the gun straight here in the middle of my eyes and says, "Get out," in like the most serious voice. Mind you, I'm high as fuck. So at first I'm like, this is not happening, this cannot be happening. Like, you're bugging, Makayla. Like, you're seeing shit, or like you're hallucinating. No, the fuck I'm not. So I'm staring at him for like 3 to 4 seconds, and like in those 3 to 4 seconds I was yelling at myself in my head like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we need to go. He's going to kill you, bitch. What the fuck are you sitting there for? Hello. So I'm sitting there staring at him, and all I see is like these yellow eyes, and I'm like, so the next thing I know, I'm just screaming, okay, 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 okay. Like, I said okay like 50 times because for some reason in my head, I froze for a couple seconds. So like, he was probably about this close from really pulling the trigger. So I had to say okay very fast. And he had to process that I said okay very fast so that he didn't kill me. So I don't know. That's how my mind works. So I said, okay, 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 okay. I hopped out the car. I had no shoes on because I told you I had fuzzy slides on. I had no shoes. My phone was on the floor of the car. My wallet, my purse, my house keys, everything was in the car. Like, luckily my front door was open. So once he says that, get out, and I'm like, okay, 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 okay. I hop out. I left everything because at this point I'm like, you know what? It may cost me like an arm and a leg to replace everything, but it's possible, and I can't replace my life. So I was like, whatever. So I ran up the street once he said get out. When I tell you, I didn't even sprint run. Like, you know, when you're really running for your life, you're gonna run. I was doing a little, because in my head I'm gone already. Like, in my head I'm like, yo, you stared at him for like 3 seconds like a dummy, he's gonna shoot you. Like, why are you staring at him like that? Like, he's gonna be like, all right, if I let this girl go, she's gonna tell cops it was me. I don't know. Like, that's what's going on in my head. So my heart's racing. I had come to conclusions that this is it for you, Makayla. So I'm doing my little run up the street, my little skip. Then I ended up making up to my porch. So once I made it to the porch, I was like, oh, shoot, I'm alive. So I busted my dad. So we're like, Daddy, my car. And you know, he's, and here I come, Daddy, I can't, my car, someone took it. Can't even breathe. Like, I ran such a short distance, but like, I have anxiety. So my heart was ready to like jump out of my chest. So my father calls the cops, and The cops get to my house very quickly, actually. I was pretty surprised. And they start asking me, you know, what happened. I'm giving them the rundown. Yeah, I was just sitting in my car. And then he come out, you know, I didn't tell him I was smoking, but I was just sitting in my car. And someone came and they just put the gun in my face and they told me to get out. So then they're asking me all these questions like, what do you look like? I'm like, I don't know. He had a ski mask on. He had gloves on. Like, I seen yellow eyes. They want to ask me what the gun looked like. I said, a gun? Do I look like I know what type of gun it was? Anyways, so they're asking me all these questions, and then they want to track my phone because my phone was still in the car. When I tell you, I couldn't figure out my iCloud for the life of me, like, at all. I can't even talk now. I was so stuck. And so I'm scrambling back and forth, trying to charge my iPad, charge my laptop, and trying to guess my password. But I was acting way faster than I was thinking. Once the police came in, they're asking me to log into Find My iPhone to track it. My mind was still on, I don't even know, like my mind was like 5 steps behind. So I'm trying to put the password in and I'm blank. Like usually I can go through a list of like all old passwords that I would have had in my head, and I can't think of not one. So eventually, after I want to say like 15-20 minutes, I figure out the password. I get into Find My iPhone and we track my phone. Now my phone's literally like a 3-minute drive away from my house, like down the street and like up another street. And I'm like, at this point I started getting hopeful because I was still paying for my car. I was paying $350 a month for this Honda. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got gap insurance. And I'm like thinking back on when my father was like, you need to get gap insurance, even if it's more money, it'll be worth it. I'm thinking I'm about to get a new car. No. So about 2 days after it all happened, they found my car parked, I want to say about like a 5 to 7 minute drive from where my house was. Parked. Like he parallel parked between 2 cars, like safely, perfect, no scratches, no nothing. Like could have drove into a wall, you could have, you know, clipped a couple wires, you could have sliced a couple tires, you could have done something. But no, like they were so considerate that they really just parked it and left it. Like, bro, if you needed a ride home, I could have just gave you a ride home. But anyways, so yeah, I'm safe. I got my phone back. I got my car back. If you're seeing this video, whoever you are, I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. Just don't do it again because I just don't need that type of trauma again. But yeah. Thank you for tuning into my first story time video. I hope it entertained you guys. It didn't end up with me dying, so if you're tuning into that, well, obviously it wouldn't because I wouldn't be making the video. Anyways, let me know if you guys like story time videos. I have a ton more where that came from. As my friends say, my life is a movie. So why not share it? I don't care anyways. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss any of the other crazy stories that I have coming. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in my next video. See ya.